Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome back to another instant post-game reaction. And I had one eye on the game and another eye, got two eyes, uh, on a documentary that I had to watch. There was no way for me to record it. I just wanted to watch it, and I watched it, and emotional. And that wasn't the game. Anyway, yes. What happened to Chelsea, man? Did Chelsea turn up? Did What happened to Chelsea? Well, anyway, 5-0. 5-0 to the Arsenal. It's not often you hear that. What a game. What a performance. And as usual, we'll go through the numbers. What are the numbers there? The starting 11. This was a starting 11 against Chelsea tonight, this evening. Trossard, I think the person who did the artwork for this got it spot on. Because talk about a fast start, man. Fast start. God, dare me. Anyway, David Raya in goal. Ben White scored a brace. Saliba, we'll talk about him just in a little while. Gabriel, Tomiyasu, Declan Rice, Thomas Partey. Yeah, Thomas Partey was playing. Surprised coming in place of Jorginho. Erdegaard, talk about him in a moment. Bukayo Saka, Trossard, and your chosen one, not my chosen one, your chosen one, Kai Havertz. So that was the starting 11 against Chelsea. And oh my goodness, what can you say? You got Kai Havertz coming to play against his former employer, and he showed up. He didn't show up against Bayern Munich. But anyway, I digress. So yes, what a performance indeed. Let me just have a quick look at the Premier League table and see where we are. So we are top. We've got a little lead, not a lead. Was that 3 points? 3 points cushion. Yeah. Hello, guys. Come into the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the game. Did you think it was? What did you predict? I won't tell you what I predicted. I don't want to upset anybody. But 5-0 to the Arsenal. Goes by, let me see if I can remember now. Goes by Trossard, Ben White, who got 2, and Kai Havertz got 2 as well. I mean, a London derby. Doesn't matter who you're playing against. When you're playing at home, make sure you get the 3 points. And Arsenal just blew away Chelsea. That forward they have what's his name? Nico Jackson. Couldn't hit a barn door. But we show them how to score the goals. And that is it, isn't it? When you have performances like this, you're scratching your head and you're thinking, we don't need an out-and-out striker. We still need an out-and-out striker. But what I have done, I did do early doors man of the match. And let me have a quick look at that very quickly before we just kind of go in the bits and bones. It's going to be a short show because it's quite late over here and I've got an early start tomorrow. So the names I put down for your man of the match was Ben White, Kai Havertz, Erdegaard, Rice, and Thomas Partey. I'm not sure why I put Thomas Partey in there for. But anyway, we have received 51 votes in 38 minutes. Declan Rice and Thomas Partey are both tied on 2% of the votes. Kai Havertz on only 12% of the votes. 14% of the votes have gone to Ben White, and out in front on a whopping 71% is Martin Erdegaard. Am I surprised? No, I'm not. I'm not surprised. Right, so let's kind of back it up a little bit. So, this started out as a game that Arsenal had to win. And it's funny because the previous game and the previous one, we said the same thing, didn't we? Coming up against Aston Villa, it's a must-win game. And we lost. And then we had that Champions League match against Bayern Munich, a must-win game. And we lost. Fast forward back in Premier League action against Chelsea at home, was a must-win game. And you know what? We won. In an emphatic fashion, I could probably say. But I'm looking at, was it Palmer? Cole Palmer? I think he didn't play. I think he may be injured. Thiago Silva, I think he was brought on. So they were missing 1 or 2 players. But I was looking at the setup in the first half. I didn't see the second half. I'm thinking, Pochettino, what is your game plan? Were the players really up for the fight? Because I'm thinking, I'm looking at your players, and they weren't really tracking back. You know, I forgot the guy who went to play for Crystal Palace, who was the captain for the team for Chelsea. And he can't do it on his own. Can't do it on his own. You know, but that said, I thought when you really need to bounce back and you score 5 goals and you've got a clean sheet, it's a good way. It's a really, really good way. But this game was a must-win game. Now, I don't know who we're playing next. Who are we playing against next? Let me just quickly get this up here. Let's have a look. Do you know what? I'm not even going to bother about that. I'm not going to bother about that. Let's just talk about this here. So it was, again, an emphatic performance by Arsenal. And, yeah, for Mauricio, the Poch, man, you need to go back to wherever you come from, man, because that performance was absolutely terrible. But if the opposition are playing terrible, you want to make sure that our team, again, put them to the sword, and they did. And the thing is, it probably could have hit double figures because we missed a barrage of other opportunities. Man. But hey, listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What I did want to do was to talk about William Saliba. William Saliba got outpaced by Nico Jackson, and you don't see that often. I mean, their game plan, I think for me, the only way they probably would have made some indent was the ball over the top, because Arsenal made it so difficult for them to pass it through the lines, so compact. But anything beyond that, I'm thinking, surely the ball over the top. And it did come to pass. Nico Jackson had the ball, and he outpaced William Saliba. You don't see that often. You really don't see that often. But apart from that, again, they really didn't have any other chances. You know, but I'm looking at the percentage of possession. In the end, this is weird. Arsenal were finished on 47%, and Chelsea on 53%. There were 17 shots off target for Arsenal, 6 for Chelsea, 10 on target, and only one shot on target from Chelsea. 4 corners for us and 2 corners for Chelsea. 12 fouls committed by Arsenal and 10 by Chelsea. Now, just want to look at this. Oh yeah, Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher, man, he couldn't do it all on his own. And as for Nicholas Jackson, man, you can't hit a barn door. Yeah, but anyway, so we remain top of the Premier League. We have is it a 3-goal cushion, 4-point cushion? 3? What's happened? Let's make sure. Sorry about this, people. Table. Yeah, a 3-point cushion. Of course, Liverpool play tomorrow, and Man City, I'm not sure when they play. I think maybe they play the weekend or next week, and Aston Villa also play later on in this week. So that was it. You know, yeah, I do criticize Kai Havertz, because the last thing you want is Arsenal to be flat track bullied. So when we're playing against teams who are languishing at the bottom of the Premier League or mid-table teams, we just bully them over, innit? But when we come up against quality teams, Chelsea are not a quality team. They're not. And I'm going to prove it to each and every one of you. I don't know why I keep closing this thing here for. Because Chelsea, they're roughly a mid-table team. They're in 9th place. They're in 9th place. Yeah. So I know we've got to play Tottenham, and then we've got to play Man United. I think our final game is against Everton. Everton are fighting for survival in the Premier League. So all the games are must-win games. Now, note for Kai Havertz, biggest critic am I. Scored a goal. There were a couple of opportunities in the first half when he passed, when he should have shot, and he shot when he should have passed. But he got a brace, and you can't argue with that, can you? Trossard, I think he had a couple of opportunities. Bukayo Saka had... When Bukayo Saka is in this form, when he's running at the fullback, this is what you want to see from a Bukayo Saka. You can see he was up for it at home. We want to see that a lot more, but he still needs a rest. He still needs a rest. Right. Let's go into... Let's see what are the comments here. So we've got our moderator, and only the moderator. You are watching me. 79 of you are watching, and it's only the moderator coming live. Come in the live chat, and there's now 80. Come in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts about the game. 5 to the Arsenal, 0 to the Chelsea, and the colours red against blue or blue against red. Come in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts. Hey up, Gunners. So that's actually the moderator, and he says, "Yeah." No. That's how you do it. We got them down the road next. Yes, the Spuds. And come on, you goodness. We won 5-0. Come on to the chat and give us a cheer. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure. It tells me here there's 80. 80. We've got 80 viewers. And it's only actually the moderator who's brave enough to come into the live chat and let me know your thoughts. Who was your man of the match? Which reminds me, let me just refresh this page and see where we are with the numbers. The numbers. What I've realized in this game, anyway, at least, when you've got a Thomas Partey who is sitting deep, it allows Declan Rice to go forwards, because that's how we scored the first goal. You can see Declan Rice bearing down. The defenders are thinking, shall we defend or what? Well, it's too late by that time, because he's already in the penalty area. He's passed the ball out to Leandro Trossard, controls it with his right foot, hits it with his left foot. And I thought, well, how did he score the goal from that angle there? Usually it's across the goal, isn't it? But it was the near post. Goalkeeper, Petrovic, not good. Not good. Not good at all. Anyway, somebody else has been brave enough to come in live chat. Arnold, good evening to you, fella. Says that's wonderful, wonderful performance. And all those naysayers when we lost against Bayern Munich, I was one of them. Yes, yeah. Martin Odegaard is my man of the match. And let's see. Let me quickly just refresh this page. Let's see. Right, we have now received 73 votes in 47 minutes. A little bit of a change here. Now on 1% is Declan Rice. Thomas Partey is on 3%. Ben White, or Benny Blanco, as you guys like to call him, is on 14% of the votes. Kai Havertz, 16%. I'm surprised. Only 16% of the votes. And down 5% to 66 is still Martin Odegaard as your chosen man of the match. What are your thoughts about Bukayo Saka? I thought he had a really good game. I thought he would have scored, but he didn't score. I recognise this person, my brother Ralph. We should have scored at least a few more goals. Glad my draw prediction was completely wrong. Well done, Arsenal. Yeah, I get a prediction. I'm not going to tell you what it was, Ralph. I won't tell you what my prediction was. What else do we have here? I think this was after Havertz scored his first goal. I'm just trying to remember how it went. I can't remember how the first goal was. One of the goals I saw, he was bearing down. Again, Chelsea gave up possession, even though I thought it was a free kick. But then the referee didn't blow up the whistle. Gave up possession in the midfield. And I can't remember who passed the ball to Kai Havertz. Bearing down on the goal. And then he scored. Yeah, that's how it was. And you know what? I saw him getting very, very frustrated, actually. Yeah, Jesus did not score either again. Yeah, he kind of cut a frustrated figure. So that's no goals in 11 games, I think. No goals in 11 games. Yeah, I think that's about right. Even Alex on the chat room, well, they won through. They're sampled. Yeah, well, I know what you mean. I understand your sentiments. It could have been like 20 now, and we still would have got 3 points. But your point is understood. And like I said from the beginning, it was like when we played against Aston Villa, that was a must-win game. They beat us. The Bayern Munich game was a must-win game. They beat us. This was a must-win game. We beat them. When we play against the Spuds, that is a must-win game. And I think it's probably Man United, I think. Must-win game. Man United. My goodness. And Everton game will be all the games. Have to win all the games. All right. All right. Ashley says 2 football coaches at my work are Chelsea fans. Oh, they're going to be bricking it tomorrow when they know I'll be waiting for them. My brother says Saka was fast flowing and should have been on the score sheet. And Jesus near the end, Odegaard man the match close was right. That's a good point actually. But I did say, Ralph, it's like Jesus cut a frustrated figure. Now he's trying too hard. Off form, was injured, off form still. Just trying too hard to score the goals. Just relax, take it easy. Your moment will come. So my question is, what about Reece Nelson? Haven't seen Reece Nelson. Haven't seen Emil Smith Rowe. Let me just go back and see. Can I see who? No, I can't. It's too small. It's too small. Yeah, I was trying to see who were the subs there. I can't see. Oh, Fabio Vieira came on, had a chance, just hit the side netting. But yeah, haven't seen Smith Rowe in a couple of games now, have we? Will you say the pressure is on or off Arsenal at the moment? It's on. It is on. I did not see Mikel Arteta's press conference for the Chelsea game. I was a little bit annoyed to see that he, from the frame or the photo I saw, was that he was laughing and joking. I'm thinking, well, we've just been knocked out of the Champions League, and surely, I know we've got to move on from the Champions League, but I don't know. I just didn't like to see it. Did not like to see it at all. But what do I know? What do I know? Come on, people. There's like 70 odd of you. Come on, before I wrap up this one, go for 2 more minutes. Now I need to go to bed because I've got an early start tomorrow, man. Got an early start. You can see I'm wearing my pajama top. Yeah. Right. One more refresh of this page. Let me close this very, very quickly. Where we are with the man of the match. Man of the match. Where are we with the man of the match? Right, the man of the match is like this. We have now received 86 votes. Odegaard is still out in front on 67% for man of the match. In second place, a long way away is Kai Havertz on 16%, and Ben White on 12%, and everybody else is just languishing right at the bottom. All right. Okay. Wonderful win, but why wasn't Partey playing against Bayern Munich? I don't know. Do you think it would have made much difference having Thomas Partey playing against Bayern Munich? The problem was scoring the goals, isn't it? And the problem was we lost it in the first leg. Assembled. That's where we lost it. And to me, there weren't silly goals that Arsenal conceded. Bayern Munich, not compared to how they have been over the last, say, 9-10 years, they're, nothing compared to that. But they're still a good, solid, experienced outfit. I'm just thinking, oh my goodness, imagine Harry Kane could win the Champions League before Oh my goodness. Anyway. One match at a time. Next, them down the road. Jesus done a wicked piece of skill for a pass to right. He did, but was he not offside? He was offside. Had that gone in, that would have been goal of the week. And Benny Blanco goal was a straight out of FIFA. Well, he didn't want to answer the question. So, after the game, they were asking him, no. So, did you mean that? He said, well, I'll let everybody else decide. And Trossard said, no, he did mean it. It's a goal. That's the most important thing, was a goal. All right. Thank you for stating the obvious, Trossard. Come the end of the season, who are we going to say was the player of the season for Arsenal? For me, already it's Trossard. Declan Rice is too easy, man. Just, yeah, we pay that amount of money. Oh, look at... No. Trossard, for me, is the player of the season. Just saying. Yet the midfielder would have been tighter, allowing us to break. It could be. Yeah, well, we'll see. Hoping that Arsenal will secure Champions League football, because Aston Villa, dare I say it, they are in the semi-finals now of the Europa Conference League. And listen, I'm not... If it was Arsenal, we have not won any European silverware for a very long time, over a quarter of a century. And a lot of the fan base who are, of that age, that's a couple of generations. They do say generation is roughly 16 or 17 years. So it's a generation and a half. Have not seen Arsenal win the Premier League, have not seen Arsenal win European silverware. So I'm thinking, I would take that. Anyhow. Right. We have come to an end on this one. I believe I will be back for... Let me just double check something. Got to double check something. Again, I've closed it down. What did I close it down for? No, that's not what I want. What I want is... so it's Sunday. I will be back on Sunday for the instant post-game reaction. But previous to that, it will be the first Easy Talk. The first time in a month and a half. That's the longest stretch without doing an Easy Talk. And I haven't missed it. But unfortunately, something happened. Last Friday, I was called in to do a little bit of babysitting for family. So I had to do that. And when it comes to that, I'm not worried about making a sacrifice. I'm not doing the show. So we will be back this Friday for the Easy Talk. And then on Sunday, it will be instant post-game reaction. Playing Denmark down the road. And you know where we're playing? We're playing at that toilet. It's the shape of a toilet, isn't it? The stadium. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. All right. That's it. Thank you for watching. Continue. I repeat, continue. What was I going to say? I forgot now. Continue to vote. Continue voting. And I actually forgot to do something. Do I have enough time? I don't have enough time. So those of you know that the channel's coming to an end. We have James Rowe, who's been with us for 5 years. If you have any questions for James Rowe, it could be football related, it could be music related, I don't know, anything related, but keep it clean. If you have any questions for James Rowe, he'll be happy to answer any of your questions. But ideally, if you can make it football related question. Yeah, I have posted his photo on the platform. Ask James. So if you've got any questions for James Rowe, put it in the comments box. And the next time he's on, I'll read out the questions. Who knows? You might get your questions read out live on Cannon Fodder TV. Right, that is it, people. That is it. My brother just sent me a message saying, bro, I'll be available for the Easy Talk. All right, Ralph. Okay. We'll pencil you in. All right. You see, he enjoyed the last show so much. He's doing a double header. Okay, people, I'm out of here. Enjoy the remnants of your evening. And just a reminder that this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.